From your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Storybook Land and EHT. Enter a world of wonder and whimsy and create everlasting memories for your family. Over 15 rides and dozens of themed attractions. For tickets, hours, and more info, visit StorybookLand.com.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for checking us out on the Norcast Weather Channel. We are in a bit of a precarious situation as the sun is now breaking out across the area, and that is something that we don't want to see because I believe that's going to help add fuel to the fire for stronger thunderstorms later in the day. We're taking a live look at Ocean City right now. There's not a whole lot going on in terms of weather. We have broken sunshine, we have a lot of humidity, people soaking all that up. But it's not the coastline that really concerns me today in Atlantic or Cape May County. It's everybody to the west. All right. I think the worst of the weather writ large is going to be missing us to the west. But specifically, the strongest storms are going to stay west of, say, the Parkway. All right. So as we go on into the afternoon, into the evening, just keep that little mental note with you. Nothing going on Doppler radar right now. We'll zoom out a little bit and show you where this system is. It's really the cold front that's going to be the catalyst behind the rough weather. Tornado watch in effect for portions of the Ohio Valley down into Kentucky and West Virginia. Now extended down into Tennessee. I think the dynamics are there for that tornado watch to be extended into at least Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, perhaps even southeast Pennsylvania and portions of South Jersey. So we are watching for those afternoon storms, damaging winds. The primary concern here, this is going to be a wind maker. Some of our areas under a 45% chance of damaging winds. Isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out. I'm not focusing on that, but it's certainly a byproduct of what is coming. The amount of sunshine obviously is key. We've been lucky with a lot of clouds out there this morning. I think that's going to help somewhat. But as we get into the afternoon, the sun is going to be breaking out, and I think that's just going to exacerbate the situation. The timing of this still is looking like it's mid to late evening. 7 to 11 o'clock. Of course, there could be some minor changes, bumping it up or back an hour, but this is what we're thinking. Late afternoon into the evening is when we need to be weather aware. So this is where the thunderstorms are right now, out over the west, over the Ohio Valley, down into West Virginia and Kentucky and Tennessee. Tornado watch in effect in red, and I expect this to be extended to the east. A rare moderate risk of severe weather. Baltimore, Washington, point southwest, and absolutely this is where we are expecting the worst of the weather. In the orange, that's where numerous severe thunderstorms are possible, less so towards the coast. But still, we're looking at the potential for damaging winds. Even as those thunderstorms start to decay and fall apart, they can still be very gusty. But in the purple shaded area here, that encompasses most of southeast Pennsylvania, Lancaster County, Baltimore, Washington. I am expecting the worst of it to be down in that corridor along I-95, with perhaps, if these storms maintain their energy, the southwest section of New Jersey, northern Delaware, and that includes Philly and the burbs. On the tornado side of things, 5% chance in brown. That includes all of the Philly metro, even into Camden, Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland County, with those chances falling off to the east. This is why I think there will be a tornado watch issued, because it's a situation where why not get that message out? These thunderstorms are going to be very powerful, but the greatest risk of tornadic activity, mesocyclonic properties being taken on Lancaster, Baltimore, Washington, and the Frederick area. Last time I remember going 10% was September of 2021, and we know what happened then. If a watch gets issued, just know that it means that the ingredients are on the table. You got your guac and your greens and your salsa and your protein and whatnot. It just means that it's possible. A taco is possible. A tornado is possible, okay? When those ingredients go into the shell, that's when the warning happens. If the watch is issued, you just need to know that this is possible. You don't need to take any action. If a warning is issued, you want to take action immediately and get into an interior room of your house, a powder room, your maybe, a closet under your stairwell. But ideally, you want to be in the lowest level of your house. Maybe that's a basement, and you want to be away from windows. Best part about the Norcast weather app is it monitors every thunderstorm for rotation. And if there is a chance of rotation, then you get a notification that the storm has potential to rotate. And it rates it on a scale of 1 to 10. So download the app and follow along. It's Norcast Weather, available for free in your Apple and Android store. Not a whole lot going on out there right now. We do have a couple spotty storms up to the north and west, or north and east rather. If we clear out into partly to mostly sunny skies, watch out, because we are going to be looking at the thunderstorms that develop, really taking advantage of the dynamics. Looks like more of a discrete supercell type thing over central Pennsylvania, northern Maryland this afternoon. This is where you really can get those tornadic thunderstorms that develop. And then going late into the afternoon, we're going to get more of a line or a bow echo to form. And that's that damaging wind threat right across northern Delaware, southeast Pennsylvania. But I'm expecting a lot of this to lose energy as it moves into South Jersey. And that process could happen rapidly. But I am absolutely telling everybody that is watching, be aware. Because even as these storms weaken, they are going to pack a punch. And it looks like between, say, 8 and 10 o'clock, those storms will be rolling through the southern section of New Jersey. So on our threat alert here, heavy rain, but damaging winds, that is the primary concern. Large hail and tornadoes, like a 3 out of 8 chance on the lower side, but definitely present. Going into Wednesday, things are really nice. Lower humidity as well. Thursday could see some storms. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all looking good.